Hi guys, I'm Siddharth and I'm a Flutter developer at DSC VIT, and today we're going to be discussing page-united list views with API calls in Flutter. Why list views? So page-united list views are very useful in the cases where the API is returning some pagination. So API returns a pagination when a lot of data is being sent. For example, in Instagram, we are loading a lot of images, so it doesn't send a lot of images at once. It sends maybe 10 or 20 images, and as you scroll forward, it starts loading more images. So this reduces the number of API calls to the server and also reduces the data that is coming back so that there is a faster loading of data. Our result will look something like this. Isn't this cool? The API we're going to be using is gores.core.in, and we are going to be using the slash post endpoint. This is a very good API I found about while I was making this video. And go ahead and create an account in this, and we're going to be using slash post endpoint. The response for the slash post endpoint looks something like this. The useful part for us is the current page, per page, and page count, and the result. Even in the result, the useful part for us is only the title in our case because we are only going to be showing the title, as you can see. And for passing the JSON, we are going to be using QuickType. QuickType is a very good service on the internet to convert a JSON object into a valid class of any language. So we're going to be setting the output as Dart and pasting the JSON response over there. So this is what it looks like. We're going to be pasting our JSON response over here. I've already deleted the rest of the stuff which is not useful for us, and only the useful stuff remains. It returns something like this, and you can copy and paste this. This is how the endpoint looks like. We're not going to be passing the format equal to JSON parameter, and the access token will be your own token. And the page over here is the most important part. We it on depending upon the page, the API changes the response. It loads more data when the page number is changed over here. And instead of format equal to JSON, we'll be passing the content type header in our API call. We're going to be passing content type as application slash JSON in the HTTP method get. So the important bit from this response over here is the post.fromJSON factory class. The post from JSON returns a valid Dart class from the factory method. Factory methods are used in cases where you don't want to instantiate the entire class itself because it might be heavy, or you only want to instantiate this only once, which is used in our case. And the other most important bit over here is the scroll controller. The scroll controller is used to determine where we are uh, on the list. So if we are at the end of the list, this condition over here will become true. If scroll controller.position.pixels equal to scroll controller.position.max scroll extent, this means that we are at the end of the list. So we get more content. So we get more posts. And the get more posts function looks something like this. We increment the page number by 1, and we just check if the page count is not equal to the page number. If it is equal, we don't fetch more. If it is not equal, we continue to fetch more. And the code for this is available on my GitHub repo, and the link is attached in the description. Thank you.